Hey there, I'm Adam Brown of Remax Hallmark. Welcome back to our May update. Well, today I'm sitting here with our distinguished
Wow.
CEO of Remax Hallmark, Ken McLaughlin, and we're going to talk Maple Leafs. No, I'm just
Oh
kidding.
yeah.
No, we're not talking about the
We haven't
Maple
enough
Leafs.
time for
No, we
that.
don't have
So
enough time for that. They're going to actually book their tea times as of
oh
tonight.
no. We're not gonna
Sorry,
bail yet.
but
You know
anyways,
what? This is the game. Game six is this is being filmed before game six, correct? So we're gonna assume that they actually won game six.
okay,
Okay, because this will come out after game six.
sounds good.
And we're waiting for game seven.
There you go. Well,
Positive.
that's not why I'm here today talking to you guys about the market. What I am here to talk to you about is what's the current state of the market. So statistically, if you look at typical spring markets, we always see roughly 2 months of inventory. And right now, Ken, what
Yeah.
we're seeing is 7 months of inventory in the condo market,
Yeah.
and we're seeing roughly 3 months of inventory in the freehold market. You are seeing multiple offers in many neighborhoods. Many of the really sought after neighborhoods, you're getting 4, 5, 6, 7 offers.
Yeah.
But then there's a lot of product out there if you're
Yeah,
a condo
it's.
seller.
I mean, buyers and sellers are. I mean, this is a different market. A market's to be a market have to be changing all the time, and this is a market that offers more opportunity for buyers. Typically, now there are some pockets that are really difficult. There's multiple offers on and stuff like that. But let's assume that we're not going to deal just with those markets here. But generally speaking, there are a lot of opportunities for buyers to educate themselves. Find a good realtor, number one, to do this, to provide them with information, knowledge, and current stats of what's going on.
Agree.
Really, really important.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Number two is to really find out what they really want in this market. Find out what's important for them and their family. Okay. And then go out looking for it. And when they find it, make the decision to go after it at that time. Because this market here will give you opportunity to negotiate, to find what you want, and to have a good value for your family at that time.
Great.
Now, can I go into selling?
Yeah, that's what
If you're
I was
selling,
asking. Exactly.
if you're selling, it's the same thing. Like anytime you trade in the same marketplace, like if you're a seller or a buyer, as long as you're doing it in the same marketplace, typically you're okay. You might be down on what you're selling, but what you're buying, you're down on as well. So really, if you're trading in the same market, it's a good time
It's
to
all
do
relative.
it. But when you're selling, you need to really be educated. Again, find a good realtor to tell you what the market is like, what the product is like, be realistic with your price on that, and to get out there and present it the best way you can. And I wouldn't really, I'm going to say this, but I don't think you should sell, or you should buy before you sell. Okay, in today's market, if you're uncomfortable, unless you're truly educated and you can afford to carry both properties, and you have the bottom line number that you can take on that. So get a good realtor. Adam Brown is a great realtor to use.
Oh, thanks, Kenny.
Have the education, have the knowledge on that. But I'm telling you, I'm looking right now for condos. This condo market, I've been in this business 45 years. I don't think I've ever seen a condo opportunity like we have today for long-term investment.
I agree.
Long-term investment. I think there's opportunity for me to go out there and shop, buy assignments, do different things, and make sure that I get what I want and take advantage of this market. So if you're a condo market, if you're an investor and getting into this condo market, go for it right now.
Okay, so let's just talk about sellers just for a quick second, because obviously, as I said, we've got a lot of inventory. So for me, as an agent, as their agent, what I always stress are you got to look at the stats, you got to look at the prices, you got to be the best priced home in that neighborhood to attract the interest. And two, it's got to show extremely well. It has to be well staged, it has to be well presented, because people are really quick to make a judgment of what they see just on the surface. Would you agree? Or do you think there's 100%. One other thing? What else would you say is the most important factor for a seller in today's market?
Let me comment on price first. Okay, because I think price is 80% or 75% of everything out there. And that's why, again, to reiterate, get a good realtor to help you to establish price. When I sold real estate, I don't sell real estate every day. I've been in this business since 1979. But I think there's all ways to price a property. There's retail, which is what the price is worth X amount of dollars. There's retail plus, and there's wholesale. And I think the people that are having great success is people that are just under the market. So if your property is worth $500,000 with a CMA that's done by a great agent, it should be priced probably just below that marketplace to get activity, the things sold. Why would you want to be chasing the market?
Great.
Okay, so I recommend people being realistic with their pricing. If you're not going to be realistic, you know what? Don't waste your time. It's too much work to do this for yourself and go through this stuff and the showings and everything else. And people aren't going to do that. They're going to want you to be aggressive with the price. So number one, be really, really aggressive with it. If you're not ready, willing, and able to have this thing presented properly by a lot of agents do staging. A lot of agents will offer staging for you to availability for you. Make sure your house is showing immaculate and getting things. And the other thing to look at is opportunity. Are people able to see it when they need to see it?
Agree with you, 100%. That's great advice. So from our esteemed CEO of Remax Hallmark, thank you, and go Leafs go.
Yeah, and don't worry about this market. It's a great market to get into and to buy and sell real estate. I'm very, very bullish on this market. Get it there and do it. And you know what? This guy's a great guy. He's been around for a long time. I've known this guy before he had hair, whatever. But get out there and do it. Anything we can help you with, check in with us. We'd be happy to do it for you.
Thanks.